Hello, guys and girls, of course.
Hey, guys and gals, yes, put some respect on the queens. This is our season.
Yes, so definitely.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Soul, and we are here with
Olatunji, 74stmedia.
We're here with another episode. So what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about my experience as a photographer.
I used to be a photographer too.
You used to?
Yeah, I used to. And then when I was doing both,
Okay.
but I love videography. It's just more impactful. But we're talking about photos right now.
Photos, yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
My experience, where should I start? Okay, like I said in the previous episode, I knew nothing about taking pictures. So Omi, my brother, he just basically gave me a camera. He said, he just like threw me into the lion's den. I said, what am I going to do? He said, just go out there and shoot.
Right.
I have no idea what I was doing. So, man, I'm just taking pictures all over the place. Like, all my pictures will be dark and everything. So just go out there and shoot. So I was just taking pictures. When we go back to the studio, you look at all my pictures. Say, what do you think you did wrong over here? What do you think you did? Say, well, taking pictures and you'll be showing me the files, like the f-stop. I have no idea what f-stop was. Like, he just gave me a camera, basically.
Right. And just told you were you shooting an automatic?
I have no idea what I was doing, but of course I was shooting in automatic.
Right.
But I didn't even know.
Right.
You know.
That there's a difference with like shooting in auto or shooting in manual where you are
I have no idea.
messing with f-stop, aperture,
The flash, I don't know what different, the flash, power flash, I was just shooting. Just give me the camera, just go and shoot. Just, you know, some of my shots will be overblown, some of my shots will be dark. And
But the learning experience happened when y'all were looking at everything.
Right.
Pretty much.
So when we go back to the studio, when it's done downloading all the files, then you would just select like the different varieties and just tell me, what do you think you did here? Then after that, I have an idea of what to do.
He still used the pictures though, huh?
You use some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you use some. Even if you don't know what you're doing, if you shoot 100 pictures, you'll
get something.
You'll get something.
Yeah. And I feel like that's the important thing about just like doing it. It's just like you don't have to be perfect with it. Just doing the action itself is going to give you results that is still, we can work with.
Right, exactly what we're doing here.
Right.
We hope you guys like it. We are
not
not expert. I'm not good at talking. But
Ibo Galen, Yoruba man. I mean, it's gonna give someone, something that they can see themselves, or just it's gonna give someone some type of inspiration, hope,
Right.
Yeah.
So we're not experts at anything. We're just trying it out.
We're just trying something out. We're just talking, really just talking about the journey.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, so after he shows me, like that's actually the first step of him showing me what I did wrong. Then I know how to expose. Not really, just a little bit. Then he started showing me like different angles.
Okay.
Like if you want to shoot pictures, it's good to get you want to get the angle of whoever you're shooting.
Like eye level?
Eye
type?
level, yeah. Of
not too high, not too low.
Right.
Because you're pretty tall. So, if you're shooting people, as Africans, we down here, you've got that height.
That's why I'm always like bending down.
Yeah, to kind of get that eye level.
Of course, sometimes you want to shoot, you're looking down, you want to shoot, you're looking up. That's when you want like different artistic stuff, but most of the time you want your shot to be like eye level,
right?
So once you get that, and It took me months.
Yeah, about to say, how long did it even take you to like get comfortable shooting?
For me to get, because back then we are really busy, right? We shoot at least 2 to 3 weddings a month. I'm saying week.
And he was editing?
Weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
He taught me how to edit too. So we have event Fridays, Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, right? So imagine shooting like that's 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7, 6 weddings.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Let me tell everybody a secret. When you're busy like this, you know, compression socks. Back in 2019 when I started, I was like, oh, my legs are hurting. I didn't complain. I was just there doing the thing.
Yeah.
But I like, my legs are hurting. Come get you some compression socks. No matter if you're a videographer, if you are on your feet day after day for hours on end, compression socks will help save you.
I'm wearing comfortable shoes. This like
shoes,
this like a side note.
Side note.
I tried all type of shoes. You want to look good, but you want to be comfortable. Yeah. So I tried all type. You can actually attest to this. I only have, you only see me with one style of shoes, but I have like six of them.
Yeah, I mean they match the fit, you know?
Right.
So I don't even. You can probably be, you know, you can if you're wearing no shoes, I would tell, but you know they match the fit.
Right.
So
once I tried a lot of shoes. I actually tried one, and I felt like I was walking. Like I didn't feel no pain.
Now you can get work 5 days,
Right.
5 weddings straight.
So I just bought like 4 pairs of those. That's the same shoes I keep on buying now.
You find something that works for you.
So yeah. So like once it took me about to get the right exposures, taking pictures.
The settings and all that.
Not this. I was
like the exposure, so it's not too overly exposed and stuff.
It took me about, I'll say 3 to 4 months.
3 to 4 months, yeah.
But I shot a lot of weddings though.
Right. So you made a lot of mistakes.
I made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. Were you repeating your mistakes?
Once we get to the studio, it shows me like, what do you think you did here and stuff.
Right.
I try not to repeat it, but you know, on wedding day, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
So you have to be able to think fast.
Yeah.
So sometimes I make the same mistakes
Sometimes
again.
you're not even thinking. You're doing the wrong action.
Right. So, and yeah, that's basically what I've learned from shooting. Like, I knew nothing about video then.
Right.
So I was just taking pictures and pictures.
Right. And even as a photographer, going from shooting, well, initially you didn't know that you were shooting auto. You just had a camera. You
I just had a camera.
Doing whatever.
Right.
How long did it take you to shoot from auto to now? Now you're shooting manual. You're literally fixing all the settings on the camera to match just that true look. Okay.
I was shooting auto. I used to shoot auto like for almost 2-3 years, right? I would say up to 3 years. Then, you know, like some event, we are up to 2 photographers there. I did a wedding, and then Omi trust me enough that I should parties. No weddings. Yeah, that one if they're doing like 50th party, you know, you just say all that go and cover that.
Right.
You know.
Kind of just to send you off to the wolves again.
Yeah. So I was at this event, then I saw this guy. What's his name? I love to say his name. I can't remember his name.
This guy for now.
Yeah, okay, this guy. He's a photographer. Then I saw the way I used to use flash, right?
Yeah.
Then he was using prime lenses.
Okay.
I didn't know. Yeah, I have an idea what prime lenses was, but I didn't know. I was just shooting zoom.
So for those who don't know what prime lens, when I was working with Ola, he introduced me to what prime lens is. I had no idea. I started off doing photography.
Right.
My mom bought a camera, and I was doing photography with it. It was a zoom lens, but now zoom lens, you know, goes in and out. The lens. What is a prime lens?
Prime lens, the same focal length. It doesn't zoom in and out. So the most common ones are like
50
50,
millimeter?
85, 35, the real wide one, 24. Of course, we have other types too, but those are the real, common ones. So if you have 50, it's only 50. You can zoom in and out.
You literally have to walk
You only have
forward,
to walk
get closer to the subject, or back up, get
Right.
further away from the subject. But that zoom lens, you can be right here and just zoom in and zoom out.
Right.
But it does affect the quality, something that I've noticed with zoom lens.
It does,
Because
big time.
when you zoom in, you have to readjust the settings on a camera.
Right, and it's not sharp too if you
Yeah.
really look into it. Like the client might not know, but they'll see the difference. If-
But they'll still love the quality, because
Yeah.
I mean, you shoot great quality.
Right. So I was shooting zoom and I was using my flash, like if they call it when a deer is looking at
Headlights, a deer in headlights?
headlight.
Yeah.
I was using that flash.
Yeah.
Back then I didn't even know you have to raise it up if you
Oh,
have
you had
a
it in their
white-
faces and blinding everyone.
Yeah. So I saw this guy and, shooting zoom. He wasn't using external flash and anything. So after the event, because I talk to people a lot,
Right.
I like to learn.
Right.
I like to learn new stuff. So I went and talked to him like, hey, what's going on? I like the way we're shooting. So he's the one that actually told me about, he didn't really teach me, just told me, oh, I'm shooting prime,
Right,
right?
right.
So when I went home, I went to research it. What is prime lens? What's zoom lens? Then while learning that, that's how I learn about, when you go on YouTube, you like search something, another thing will come
Right.
up. That's how I fell into shooting manual and shooting P and shooting shutter.
And P, what is P mode?
P mode,
Portrait or something?
automatic. The
P is automatic?
Yeah, P, that means the camera sets everything for you. It sets
Okay.
your
It
shutter.
adjusts.
Yeah, adjusts everything for you. You have no control over it. So I kind of did the research. When I was doing my research, and I saw this channel. Let me say their name because I learned a lot from that channel. It's called Creative Live.
Creative Life?
Yeah, creativelive.com. I don't go there anymore now because I learned everything I can possibly learn from them. So while I bought a lot of their videos,
Oh, yeah.
and they do classes live, I watch their class live. After watching it, if I really like it, I'll just go ahead and buy it. Like, if you really want to learn, if you want to make it, your profession, you have to spend a lot of money to it.
Yeah. YouTube's also your best friend.
Yeah, YouTube is your best friend.
You can learn from so many different creators that have so many different styles.
But this Creative Live, if you're just starting in photography, you should definitely check it out. It's a very good channel. Right. So that's how I learned the difference between zoom and prime lenses. I only use prime now because I think the advantage is just so vast.
Right. Right.
And shooting manual, shooting shutter speed, and the difference in that.
So, to change gears, ready to change gears?